Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the awesome one and only KR.Ravindran.
SVRM பேசினதுக்கு அப்புறம் என்னை பேச சொன்னா என்ன அர்த்தம் அது கவர்னர்? How can I speak like this person? நீங்க our RI President's rep started in English and went on to Tamil. I will start in Tamil and go on to English, if you don't mind. My Tamil is எனக்கு அவர் SVRM மாதிரி பேச முடிஞ்சதுன்னா பேசியிருக்கேன், அது முடியாது. பாருங்க, over time in the translations தெரியாத நேரம் போய் அது பேசினாக்க தடுமாறி போயிடுவோம். ஒரு ஜப்பனீஸ் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் மோரி யுனைடெட் ஸ்டேட்ஸ்க்கு போகிறாரு பில் கிளின்டனை பார்க்க. அவருக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் தெரியாது. So they taught him a few words. They said, finished? They said, you go and see Mr. Bill Clinton will receive you. அவர் கை குலுக்குவார். நீங்கள் how are youன்னு கேளுங்க. He'll say, I'm very well, thank you, and you simply say, me too, me too. அதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த டிரான்ஸ்லேட்டர்ஸ் ஜப்பனீஸ் எல்லாம் ஆரம்பிச்சிருவோம். அவர் மோரி ஒயிட் ஹவுஸ்க்கு போனோன்னா இட்ஸ் போய் without saying, how are you, he said, who are you? பில் கிளின்டனுக்கு ஒரு தடுமாறி போயிடுச்சு. அப்புறம் அவருக்கு தெரியாதா, கிளின்டன் வெரி கிளவர் மேன். He said, who, me? I'm Hillary Clinton's husband. Ha ha ha. And Mori bowed and said, me too, me too. What's up? Height. Here. Here. So, I don't want to make that mistake. In 1991, number Polio Plus, father of Polio Plus, is a gentleman named Carlos Canseco. அவர் அப்போ ரோட்டரி இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் பிரசிடெண்ட்டாக இருந்தார். அந்த கன்வென்ஷனில் அவர் கேட்டார், he asked a very simple question. What is Rotary's position in the world in the 20th century? He was quiet. Nobody else answered. So he answered, Rotary ranks amongst the most noble, notable, worthwhile social movements in the century. And he asked, why am I saying that? Na ye na mari solra. It's easy to say you're the greatest. Why am I saying it? And he said, one simple reason: Rotary addresses human needs. Then the question is, what do humans need? What is it that we need? We need peace, because without a peaceful environment, people are coming and shooting our people. We can't live properly, so we need peace. 2, we need health. Without good health, without access to good treatment, we are in trouble, so we need health. 3, we need clean drinking water to live with dignity that comes with proper sanitation. We build toilets, we make available good sanitation. 3. 4, we need support in safeguarding the future of our children. Our children must grow up in a good environment. Pregnancies must be safe. Mothers must be healthy during the birth of these children. Number 5, we need education. You see, this education is a good leveler. Boys achi, girls achi, when you educate them, everyone becomes equal in every corner of the world, whether rich country or poor country. 6, we need a community which can grow. A community which is not which is laying on the ground, a community which can grow. In brief, what I said now are the 6 areas of focus of the Rotary Foundation. So Rotary Foundation is doing what the human beings need, the 6 major things that they need. Now, why am I talking about the Rotary Foundation? It's a Rotary meeting. Because the Rotary Foundation is what keeps, it's a foundation which keeps Rotary and all of us together. Foundation is the cement. Without the foundation, Rotary cannot exist. You agree, I hope? Foundation is the soul of Rotary. It's the spirit of Rotary. It is the very internal parts of Rotary. Now, if you look at the aspirations that we have, நீங்க இந்த மாதிரி ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ்லாம் பிளான் பண்றீங்க, you think we can do this without the foundation? Not possible. Foundation is the one which makes your dreams, the dreamers, to become doers. It encourages for you to dream big. You may dream big, but the foundation makes you a doer, not only a dreamer. You have big dreams, but the foundation makes you a doer. A foundation is which is what makes you believe that the impossible can become the possible. That's why the foundation is or Rotary is a very formidable business. இது என்னப்பா பிஸ்னஸ்ங்கிறாரு, ரோட்டரி எப்படி பிஸ்னஸ் ஆகும்னு கேட்குறோம். நீங்கள் யோசிக்கலாம். Our SVRM told how Paul Harris started this only for business. Absolutely right. That's why he said one man from each profession so they don't compete with each other. But I'm saying business for a different reason. When I became president, president asked me wanted to meet me. And அவர் சொன்னாரு, நீங்கள் ரோட்டரியை பற்றி எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் சொல்லுங்கன்னு. So I said, sir, Rotary is a very good business. So the Prime Minister asked, the President asked, business? Rotary is not a business? I said, yes, Rotary is a business. Rotary is a business of literacy. Rotary is a business of health. Rotary is a business of dignity and opportunity. Rotary is a business of life itself. Most of all, Rotary is a business of miracles. Adisayangal. Now you might want, what is this Adisayam he is talking about? How can Rotary be a miracle? You see, those days we hear about Shiva came down and did some miracles, someone else came and did some miracles, Jesus Christ came and did miracles. Nowadays we don't see these miracles. No, I'm wrong. Nowadays you can still see 1 or 2 miracles. But your stars must be aligned. You must be in a place where compassion meets with courage. You must be in a place where there are people who are willing to serve. And you must be in a position where the people willing to serve are willing to overcome any obstacle. So I want to tell you one miracle, one Adisayam, because I was part of that Adisayam in a small way, or at least I knew about it. Way back in Mongolia near the Russian border, there was a couple living. An American lady married to a Mongolian man. They had a 7-month-old child. This child had just, 7 months, just learned to walk. And அவங்க அந்த அம்மா எலக்ட்ரிக் கெட்டிலில் சாஸ்பேனில் போட்டு என்னமோ வாட்டர் ஷி ஹஸ் பாயில்டு. இந்த குழந்தை போய் அந்த ஃபயர் இழுத்து the water poured on the child, burnt the child. இப்போ இங்கே இந்த மாதிரி ஆச்சாக்க நீங்கள் டக்குன்னு 911 or some number you called, ambulance 1 picks you up and takes you to the emergency hospital. Mongoliaவில் அதெல்லாம் கிடைக்காது. So they took this child badly burnt to the closest hospital, which was already about 6-7 hours away. Then they said, இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப சீரியஸ் நம்மளுக்கு, take the child to the capital. அது இன்னொரு நாள் ஆச்சு. When they reached the capital of Mongolia, it's called Ulaanbaatar, there were no antibiotics. By now septic has started setting in. and they said, இந்த குழந்தைய எங்களால் காப்பாற்ற முடியாது. நீங்கள் American lady, take this child to America. Take this child to the hospital called the Shriners Hospital. I must tell you a little bit about Shriners Hospital. Shriners Hospital was started what they call the ancient Arabic order of the nobles of the mystic society. Basically, I don't know how many Freemasons are here. It's a Freemason sect. Actually, Freemasons started this Shriners Hospitals. Now, the hospital's advertising campaign says, "Love to the rescue." And they operate in 22 places, 22 hospitals, United States, Canada, Mexico, and some other places. Over hospital, they only deal with children, only for children. Each hospital specializes in one aspect: orthopedics, burns, spinal cord issues, and the mari specialties vachirukanga. Cleft palate, specialties like this. Now they have one philosophy. The philosophy is that we must care for children who have the most complex medical problems, regardless of their family, to be able to pay for that cost. Very, very noble. Now, the doctors told this lady, take this child. The child in Shriners Hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio, Kuriponga. That hospital specializes in burns. எங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சவரையிலும் maybe the only place where you have a chance, இங்கே இருந்தீங்கன்னாக்க maximum 3 days this child will die. Mother is American, அவங்க டக் கால்லாம் பேசி பணத்தை சேர்த்துட்டாங்க. Shrinersக்கு contact பண்ணா, Shriners said, okay, we will take the child, bring the child here. Ready ஆகி airline ticket book பண்ண போனாக்க, no airline will carry the child. They said, this child is too sick. We can't take this child, might die on the way. So what to do? The doctor said, I'm sorry, 3 days. 3 days for this child to live. Now you imagine, your child, your grandchild, parent, your 7 months old, கட்டிலில் படுக்க வச்சுக்கிட்டு என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Maximum time 3 days. What will you do? So they prayed from morning to night. They prayed. Father and mother take turns in praying. They are Christians. They were on their knees watching this child and just praying for God to intervene. Day became night, night became day. 7 o'clock in the morning, someone stood there at the door. So and so, yes. We have your tickets to the US. Be prepared to leave. Ambulance will come in 3 or 4 hours. அவங்க இது யாருன்னு தெரியாது. How this person came also, they don't know. They know it was a miracle. God made this happen. And they, of course, they came, they got the child into the hospital, go into the airplane, United Airlines, Tokyo, Chicago, ambulance waiting, Shriners Hospital. Miracle, modern age miracle which happened 6 or 7 years ago. Now, God also, he works in very funny ways. He says he needs people like you to work through. He doesn't come down like those days onto earth and handle these things. When they were praying, a telephone rang. Telephone rang in United States. Telephone rang in the state of Illinois. The telephone rang in the Rotary building. And I picked up that phone at 5 in the evening. It was a staff member. Sir, I want to come and see you. Lady. அப்பெல்லாம் அந்த Me Too movement இருந்தது. நான் ஈவினிங்ஸில் லேடியெல்லாம் பார்க்குறதே இல்லை. My door is fully open always. And I said, why you want to see me now? No, it's an urgent matter. I said, can't it wait till tomorrow? No, sir, I have to see you now. This Amma came to my room. And இந்த மாதிரி இந்த குழந்தைய பற்றி எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணாங்க. நீங்கள் தான் சார் பிரசிடென்ட், எப்படியாவது அந்த குழந்தைய இங்கே யுனைடெட் ஸ்டேட்ஸுக்கு கூட்டிகிட்டு வரணும். அவங்க பாஸ்போர்ட்லாம் இருக்கு. I said, how can I do it? I'm one person, how can I do this? He said, why? I said, I don't even know where Mongolia is. Then she looked at me and said, you're president of Rotary, no? If you can't do it, who can do it? Then I looked up the map. Mongolia was part of Hong Kong. So I called the governor in Hong Kong. His name was, I forgot his name now. I told him, Governor, I have an urgent problem. Hong Kong la time is some 3 in the morning. Anyway, he took the phone. பிரசிடென்ட் சொன்னோன்னே டக்குன்னு படுக்கையிலேருந்து எழுந்திரிச்சு நின்னார் போல். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம். இங்கே எப்படியாவது you have to get this child to the US. He said, Mr. President, leave it with me. I will take care of it. Then I went off to my apartment. I went to sleep. Early morning, I got up to see all the emails. About 30-40 emails between Mongolia and Hong Kong. Hong Kong governor got through to Mongolia Rotarians. With them, they met the Prime Minister of Mongolia. The Prime Minister ordered the airline to carry the child. And that's how Rotary works. He ordered the airline. Now, this story I'm telling you is not a story of a sick child. It's not even a adishayam. It's a story of what can be achieved by Rotary if our hearts are open and our hands are ready. It's a story about one telephone call and what a difference it made to a child's life. It changed the whole child's family's happiness from love to death. It reflects the strength of the global family. How many people work? Staff worked to arrange for the tickets. Hong Kong governor was working. Prime Minister of Mongolia got involved. But most of all, it reflects the strength of Rotary. We help to rebuild what life sometimes threatens to break. We restore dignity when that dignity is denied. We show people that still around the world, there are people like you and like me who care about, who put service above self. That's why I'm here to tell you this story. What you feel, the pulse in your veins, the Rotary that is going through, is not one of the greatest organizations in the world. I'm saying Rotary is not one of the greatest organizations in the world. I'm saying Rotary is the best organization in the world of this nature. The best. The numbers don't lie. The ratings don't lie. Our ambition does not lie. The miracle I spoke to you about is not false. The magic that our president is now putting in is not a mirage. It's real. Our greatness is neither an accident, nor is it a coincidence. Nor is it of an action of fate. It emerges in the firm belief that together, all of you, we Rotarians, the Rotary Foundation, can alleviate suffering and we can change injustice into justice. I think Rotarians recognize that if misery and exploitation increased, அது வந்து கடவுள் சொன்னதுனால இந்த மாதிரி நடக்கணும்னு சொல்ல முடியாது, ஃபேட்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. It is because people like us are blind to it. We don't care, so it happens. When we care, we change it. So it doesn't matter the people you're helping, whether they know who is doing it or what you have done. You have changed those lives as surely as though it was your hands which built that toilet, as though it was your hands which flew that airplane, as though it was your hands which laid that pipe from the water source to the village, as though it's your hands which squeezed out every 2 drops to eradicate polio. Make no mistakes. When dreams come true for those people, they think it's a miracle. But the miracle happened because you were here. And you know, only when you realize that something you did, that person thinks it's a miracle, you understand the feeling that goes through you, which is indescribable, as it happened to me. I was seated in the Dallas airport to board a flight in 2017, when on my telephone, an email dropped. It had a beautiful picture of a man sitting with a lovely child on his lap, Chinese-looking man. பின்னால் பார்த்தாக்க இந்த மாதிரி cattle எல்லாம் இருந்தது. This child is smiling and waving, and I was thinking lovely, and below there were two words, thank you. Then I realized this was that child who got burnt, now fully cured, and then I felt the miracle of Rotary. So, Rotary is not changing the world with simply speeches and slogans. We are changing the world one miracle at a time. So let's go forward this day. Let us renew our sense of purpose. Let's be proud of this movement that we belong to, which is meeting the needs of humans, which is creating these miracles. Let's not forget that we are a business of miracles. So for the difference you are making, and I heard all what you're doing this in the last 1 year from the President's Rep Gopal and from your Governor, for the difference you have made, for the good that you have done in the world, on behalf of all those people who have benefited from you, and on my own behalf, I say thank you and ask you to continue to do what you're doing.
Thank you so much, sir. May I request our PDG, Rotarian A. Sampath Kumar, to kindly honor our chief guest. Thank you, past Rotary International President, for your inspiring and thought-provoking address. Your words have not only enlightened us, but have reignited the Rotary spirit in each of us. It is truly an honor to be witnessed a wisdom and experience of a global Rotary leader. Thank you so much, sir. Let us express our heartfelt gratitude with a standing ovation and a thunderous round of applause, please.